Hey there. Welcome to this month's Cooking and Baking with Lady Dreamers. I am doing naan bread pizza. Now, I thought about doing a beach-themed video because going to Ocean City. And what is one of the things I eat when I go to the shore? Pizza. So back in May 2020, I did this pizza collab with a whole bunch of other people, and it was making pizza, and I thought my skills are not up to making pizza at that point, so I made frozen pizza. And I'll leave that link in the description box so you can see that video if you want. Now, since then, I've been cooking a lot. And I thought naan bread would make a perfect pizza kind of crust, you could say. So therefore, you don't really have to make your own dough or buy your own dough for that matter. I tried this last night and it was wonderful. So I thought, let's make a video of it. So I'm going to make two pizzas. One is a white pizza with broccoli, and the other is what us people in the Northeast call plain pizza. Basically, it's cheese pizza. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of the ingredients for the white pizza here. So, as you saw, you have ricotta cheese, you have mozzarella cheese, and you have broccoli that I like to cut up into little pieces. Now, you can have this size broccoli if you want, but I like the little florets. That way you get the essence and you kind of spread it all over the pizza. And one of the things I found, now some of the recipes, most of them ask for garlic and onion and olive oil. Italian dressing has all of it in it. So you can put a little of this on the crust and then go to town. And let me make sure I got this right. And over here, whoops, still haven't gotten all the kinks out. Now I put a tablespoon of the salad dressing, and basically it's to pour on here. Now, depending on how big your crust is, you might want to put on maybe 2 tablespoons if you want a little bit more zhuzh, if you want to, So basically, that is 1 tablespoon. It does cover it, just, And then I saw some recipes ask for Alfredo sauce instead of the tomato sauce, and I thought the white pizza I have usually doesn't have that. So here's a cup of mozzarella cheese. Now, about half of this gets spread on the bottom because the mozzarella cheese would be kind of like your sauce and your glue that holds everything together, if you want to know the truth. And then depending on how much you like ricotta and broccoli is how much you use. I have 6 dollops because basically you put, it's easier to take a spoon than it is your measuring spoon. So you just scoop the spoon in and put like 6 little dollops, scoops, plops, whatever you want to call them, on the pizza. And you can put less, you can put more, it's up to you. Like, I'd say basically between 4 and 6. And there is 5, and yeah, as you can see, it's enough, right? And then I have a half a cup of broccoli, and we'll see, I cut up a heaping half a cup. So once again, you can put a half a cup, you can just put a few and scatter them over the pizza. And then you take some more of the cheese and spread it, kind of making a glue, you could say. Now, you do not have to use a whole cup of mozzarella cheese for this. And I have parchment paper underneath here. The parchment paper makes it so it's easy cleaning. If any cheese or sauce or whatever gets on, you can just pick up this and away you go. Easy cleanup. Now, basically, it's done right here. You put it in a 425 degree oven for 12 minutes. I like to add just a little bit of oregano. Just sprinkle that on top. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You can use the good stuff or this stuff, depending on what you want. And if you want, you can add just a little bit more Italian dressing. So, here's how this one looks. I'm going to put it in the oven for 12 minutes. And then we can do our next one. And today's short is, but first, coffee with Stitch. And I have my coffee pajama pants on. Woo woo! So, let me... Now, you can have this on for 12 to 15 minutes. I did it for 12 minutes yesterday, and it came out so perfect. So, we'll be back. So, here we have it done. And you bring it over, and we'll cut it in half. Woo! There you go. And last night I used a knife, and you want to know something? The knife worked better. Okay. So let me use. This is partly our lunch, so I'm only going to take a bit for here. And this is how it looks. Just as good as last night. And you can see it has a nice kind of brown on the bottom. And by adding the Italian dressing, it gives just a touch of moisture and taste and everything. So, on with the, as I like to call it, plain pizza. Now, for the plain pizza, mozzarella cheese. Now, you can use either just tomato sauce or pizza sauce. I have like a tablespoon of the salad dressing again. Another cup of the mozzarella. And I put 4 ounces, which is a half a cup of tomato sauce, pizza sauce, because basically you don't want to use all of this. It depends on the size of your pizza. So once again, the only thing that is like on the boards of this recipe is 425 degrees preheat and then bake at 425 degrees. That's the only thing that's really set in stone. Otherwise, you can do what you want with this pizza. And yeah, mozzarella cheese should be part of it too. So, here is a picture of the ingredients, and then we're gonna start cooking. Now, here's the plain pizza. A little bit of the Italian dressing on top. Spread it around. And then put in the tomato sauce. Now, like I said, it's a half a cup. I put a half a cup in the directions, but you might want just a quarter a cup. It depends on how big your surface of your pizza area is. And also, if you're going to do more than one on the naan bread. So here's that. And this one I'm going to make extra cheese. So we may almost use the cup. Definitely a half cup on the cheese, if not 3/4. And voila, we put that in for 425 for 15 minutes, and away you go. Now, one thing I will remind you of, and that is if you do your pizzas separate, you will have to preheat the oven again, because the oven went down in temperature while we were rating and making this one. And as you can tell, the parchment paper actually very well does help, because especially with the tomato sauce and everything kind of pouring over. So, I'm wondering, should I redo the ingredients page on this one? What do you think? I'm thinking yes. So, Right now I have it at 4 ounces. I think probably 3 max. What do you think? Or like, let me see. This is a 1/4 cup right here. And we'll pour this in. Yes, definitely a 1/4 cup of the pizza sauce. But keep it as a cup for the cheese. And also, this is when you put on any of the other meats, veggies, no pineapple. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and we'll be back, and you get to see the finished product. See you in a bit. Now this one's all done, and let me pull this one onto here. There we go. Put that aside, and as you can see from this, let's clean up. So just push that aside, and I'll cut this in half. Something I want to do for my little cover picture. Here's half of the other one, and put this. And what do you think of my cover picture? Okay, so and all cheesy gooey, and here's the back side of naan bread. See, all nice and toasty. And let's give this guy a try. I didn't want to take you for a Kimber wide, so I decided to just stop and then adjust and try out. Hot. So, which one do I like better? I gotta tell you, I like the white pizza better. But, is this good? Yeah. I would put some zhuzh to the tomatoes, the pizza sauce. This pizza sauce makes it taste like you've gone to the carnival and you got pizza. That's what it honestly tastes like. But is it good? Yes, it is. Now, for this, I definitely put on some other toppings, be it sausage, mushrooms, peppers, and so on. Let me just give it a little try. At the pizza places around this area, a lot of times they have hot peppers, oregano, and cheese, along with the salt and pepper. So let me try some. Oops, it went too far, the way it does in the pizza places. That one makes all the difference in the world. So, when you're making this, put some oregano and or basil in the pizza sauce, because it's night and day taste. Myself, I like it a lot better with a little bit of oregano on top of it. So, this Lady Jamer's saying, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. You got to give it a try for yourself. Like I said, the white pizza is absolutely 100%. And you can do it with or without the broccoli. And next up, I'll have how to do's. And 3/4 of a Oliver appearance. 3/4. You'll see. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer